Well, hello. Projectiles are sharp. Marco, Warum EDC, Kelly's Mishmash Ground Fog, Kathleen Smith, Marco, and Grizzle Bear. How y'all doing tonight? Ooh, my angles are way off on here.
Did you just start it?
Yeah, I just started it.
What's that?
Hey?
Let's see that my kid has a
Can anybody hear me all right? Anybody there? Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Anyone? We good to go? 5x5. Number 5 is alive. You can't get it or what? Hey, Jesse Duncan, how are you doing?
I'm gonna sew it now.
What?
I'm gonna sew it now.
Not yet. Okay. Keep it locked up. You guys hear me all right? Anybody? Hey, sounds good. Okay. There we go. Just want to make sure. How's everybody's day doing? How is your week going?
I'm gonna say hi.
Oh, my beautiful daughter would like to say hi. Give me a second here.
Hi.
Say how y'all doing?
How you doing?
Doing good? What do you want to ask them?
My dad gave me a knife, but I can't hold it since some people could set us down on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube would shut us down, not some people. But that's it in this package, right?
Yep.
So this is her little knife this week. And she wants to show that off. Don't hold it. Remember, you can't even touch it. Let's see here. How do you can even see? This is her little knife here.
Yep.
It's like the golden ticket. So yeah, she loved it. When I opened this up the other day, she saw this down in the here in the knife room, and she just thought it was the coolest little thing. So she's like, "Dad, is that for what did you say, anyways?"
Can I please have that, Dad?
And I said, "Why do you want it?"
Since it's tiny.
Oh, so what would you do with this?
Or if you could cut it with food, I would cut it with food or cut fish and help.
Cut fish, cut food. All right. This is a TS 266 designed by Mazwan Mokhtar. So, anyways, yeah, that's her little Tucson that she has, and it's actually really cool for a little cleaver there. So yeah, a carrot topper. Yeah. What do you? You're on camera. What do you say?
So
That's what you got to say.
some of my friends did have a robber trying to come to their house.
Oh yeah, your friends had a robber try to go into their house.
Yes, but it was actually just trying to visit a neighbor.
Oh, that's weird, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So, what'd you guys let me know what you carried this week or what you carried today, I guess. So, thanks for chopping grasshopper steaks. Yeah, pretty cute little fart here. Let me read the comments on here. Let's see. Stacy, what's up, everyone? Everybody's saying you're a cutie. Projectiles are sharp. That's awesome. Evening Dark Water Family says Coister. That's for chopping grasshopper steaks. Everybody's saying hi to each other as always. But yeah, this is pretty cool. She really likes it. I'm pretty much going to have to make a custom Kydex for it. This is what was sent with it. but I'm pretty sure that's not a holster or a sheath for it. So I kind of trimmed it to fit, but I don't know. We'll get something nice for it. And then here, like the star of the show, here we have this beautiful knife stand, and that was a channel gift courtesy of Mr. Jim Cox. And he actually made two of these. So we're gonna put one here together, pretty quick, like here in a minute. And yeah, they're really neat. Yeah, you can take that. Let me put it in your case. And yeah, I mean, really good conversation piece and shows, you know, RTB, and it shows Darkwater up there. So man, what an awesome channel gift. I definitely appreciate that. And it's a cool stand to show off, you know. I like it a lot. Hey Roger Baker, how you doing? Jason Beecher, look at that sweet knife stand. Carrying my new little Spidey dragonfly. Don't forget to hit the like button. You know, it's funny. I tried to like my own video. That's weird. I have my new Concept Vivid in purple fat carbon. Oh, I just reminded. I better look at live chat. So y'all remember to switch your chat to live chat or all chat so you don't miss any messages. Hey, Darkwater, what is your favorite color? Well, that really depends on what we're talking about here. Typically, like I like teals, greens, um, but it really does depend on what we're talking about. So I designed that on some live streams. Yeah, Jim Cox designed this. This was hand designed, and I think that's pretty stinking awesome. I got to get these angles right. Sorry, guys. I'll figure this out how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to move that around here. Hashtag. And then I could move this up. Yeah, something like that. Darkwater, have you read any books by Chris Martell? You remind me of a character in his Alaska series. Really? I would like to know. The desire to know more intensifies. So, yes, how's your guys' week going? I just want to. Victor Blade says, "Hey Morgan, your little one is beautiful. Thank you, Vic. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, definitely blessed with beautiful, good, handsome boys and beautiful daughters. So, um, I'm very lucky. I love knives. Doesn't matter if it's fixed or folding. Absolutely. So today I carried the Concept Fenrir, that crossbar lock, and it's already back in the case. But this one, I got a lot of messages on about this one today, and yeah, I definitely love the Fenrir, and I do really like this new blade design. Even though it doesn't have a finger choil, it just gives it more of a harpoon style, and I absolutely love it. So, what's up, Jerry? The Shelby Knife Guy, Mr. Allen, Mr. White, Homer Feltus, YZ3. So yeah, let me know what you guys carried. This is one of my carries today, as you've seen in the video. And then I also carried my get out of the package or out of the box. Then I carried my Bridgeport 395. It's even greasy from today's carry. Awesome. So yeah, pretty good. If you guys don't have never had a 395, I highly suggest you get one because they're basically only, well, they're not basically, they are only on the secondary, and they're stinking awesome. So I probably easily top three knife period. I'd say as far as a daily carry knife goes, this is probably my favorite. So how would you say it holds up to a a push button lock Fenrir? I would say the crossbar lock is substantially stronger. Um, I have a red and black push button lock Fenrir, and I like the crossbar lock one better. but there is going to be the top liner lock or the top compression lock Fenrir, and that's going to be outstanding. We'll put this down right here. Evening, just popping to say hi. Dinner time shortly. Hey, Robin, good to see you. Also, howdy, y'all. Mixer Spitfire, waiting for the premium ones. Mixer Spitfire. Rodney, I don't know what that is. Matt Marr carried his Ozark Grail. Thank you again. No, thank you, Matt. That's awesome. I'm glad you're carrying it and I'm glad you like it. Pickled Steel Warhog, Leatherman Wingman, Gerber Utility Knife, and the case Saudi Jr. That's awesome. Speaking of Warhog, I feel like she's been neglected. I'm going to have to pull my Warhog out tonight. What do you guys think? Yeah, baby. Oh, man. Oh, give me 1 second here. No, that's not what I'm wanting to do. I'm trying to figure out. All right, you guys hear me all right? Sorry about that. Carried my Ozark Custom Grail, QSP Penguin, and Tenable Par. Awesome, Roger Baker. I love that Tenable Par. Do you guys remember Petrified Fish, Terra, and Penguin? Awesome, Coister. Do you guys remember if I gave away that Tenable Par on here with the blue handles? I could not find that sucker the other day, and I'm assuming I just gave it away. Carried my G10 8020 Chavez Chubb Flipper, Lynch Northwest Pry, Arkfeld Light. That's awesome, Jim Cox. Stacy, QSP Penguin, Nathan Cooper, my friend. We need to hang out, and you need to sell me that knife. So, below average Utah dad, like, share, and subscribe. Double tap the screen. Thank you, brother. I definitely appreciate that. Seems like we're not the only ones. Kaiser, stupid autocorrect. Oh, I got to go back and see what he was talking about then. I got to lay you down for a second. Got to go grab my grubs. Understood. I just had some ribs. Jerry, the Shelby guy, carrying the Kubi Master Chief. Oh, man, I do love the Master Chief. Projectiles are sharp. Carried my Spyderco Para 3 S110V. Man, Tristan, I'm having issues. That thing looks like a finger deleter if you're not paying attention. Oh yeah, this is guillotine for sure. Oh man, the warthog. Uh the red I could have done without red, like if it was black, but it is what it is, right? Like that's part of the design, and it actually is kind of cool. Kind of gives me like a Christmassy, maybe like a dark Christmassy feeling. I don't know. Pyrite light blue and rose gold. Roger that, YZ. We freeze. No, we froze for a second because I had to go send a link or two. Okay. So, howdy, Darkwater. Audio is good. Awesome. Thank you, Byron. Good to see you. Alex Kerber, the Ultim Mini Praxis. Oh, Alex Kerber. Speaking of Mini Praxis, last week during the live, I don't know if I had done this yet, but I got this. We talked about putting thumb studs on it. Well, I put thumb studs on it, and it works fantastic. Cheap pizza it is, says Mr. Allen. But yeah, thumb studs should be on a mini Praxis. Come on, Civivi, quit sticking it to us. Put thumb studs on there from the factory. Save me my drill bits, please. What's up, Adventure Man? Good to see you. Today's carry is the Tempest Kubi Dust Devil Concept. Wow, Concept Bison and the RCB Appalachian Jack. Oh, Rosecraft Blades Appalachian Jack. That is awesome. I also carried my new to me Hinder XM18. Uh, recurve this afternoon. Thanks to Brother War Room for letting me get my hands on it. Yeah, that is awesome. War Room, good to see you, brother. What do you guys think? You like the thumb studs on here? I think that completely uh, adds in utility and the look of the knife personally. And I'm actually going to carry this and use it because why not? It's $70-$80 S35 and fat carbon. I mean, why would you not like that? That's crazy. And titanium right here. So are we good to go? 5x5. Comment slow down real quick. So if everybody would double tap the screen, hit the like button, I'd appreciate that. I think we're going to give away something cool tonight because you know what? Um, Pickled Steel, Aldo had a really awesome video this last week. And you guys know me, I really don't have a lot of time, but I sat down and I watched that entire video. And to me, I mean, it was a very heartfelt but very honest and open message about the knife market right now. And it struck a chord with me, if I want to say that. And just thank you, Aldo. I know you're probably asleep right now, but I just want you to know that we're thinking about you. And we're gonna do something fun tonight in honor of what's going on right now in the with the crap, everything, all those situations. So, are we good? Thumbs up. Someone hit the like button. Double tap the screen. I don't know. I must be frozen over on my end. So I don't know. I don't know. I got no comments. Are we good? Anybody? I don't know. I think we're done with the live stream. Boop 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 boop. What does this do? No. All right. Anybody? All right, all right. I guess I'm in this by myself. Is there anybody in here? Are we here? Anybody? Oh wow. Yep, we good. All right, chat just went crazy. Hello, hello, hello. Here I was seasoning burger, carried my blue Tempest microburst. Chat is not working, says J Course Cat and Flying Feline. Hey, Flying Feline, what's up? Flying Feline will be on here in a second. I don't know if you're still on here, but um let's see. So yeah, Flying Feline is the person that made this stand and another one that I have here. And I guess I could put it together on the live stream because that would make most sense. Can you guys can hear me? We're good. Ron Dobbins, good to see you. Um, Darkwater, we never left. We heard you just couldn't chat. Okay, thank you. That's good to know. If that ever happens again and you can't chat, try to like I don't know how you do the hearts if that works, but anyways, try that. So um, I went. My kid was on my computer, so it really. I think he was freezing up the internet because Minecraft takes precedence. So let's see here. Jim Cox designed it. Yeah, Jim Cox designed, and then Flying Cat cut it and did the lasering. And anyways, I think like you can see here the design. I mean, I think it is awesome. My only suggestion would be that this logo here would be right here. That way it's visible because it's kind of blocked over by the middle. If you actually have an object, aka Kniffy, on there. So I did send Flying Cat an actual invite if she wanted to come on and actually be a guest and talk about how her process is and talk about her business. So that's up to you, um, Flying Cat. If you want to talk about your business, I know it's probably late where you're at, so you don't have to, but I'm giving you that option. Did I say Flying Cat? Oops. Yeah, sometimes. Let me read that. I blew my 6 months member celebration during the chat stall. Oh no, laid off Pete. Congratulations, 6 months for being part of the anchor crew. That's awesome. I know laid off Pete is wanting one of these bad boys right here. These are the Ashers, and these are, custom camo carbon scales on there by Dylan. So knife addict Dylan. I have to be in my parents' chat as a mod. I have to be in my parent. Oh, okay. You're. So, what does Flying Feline? What do you sell as a store, and what other custom stuff can you do? I guess that's my question. Well, partners chat as a mod. I see what you're partner. Man, I can't read tonight. It's probably because it's reflecting the light off the ceiling here. So, all right. Stacy, good to see you. Thank you for the stickers. Got them while I was out of town, but they came. I'm gonna scroll back up when this crazy chat stuff. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Seasoning burger. Carried my Brian White says carried my blue Tempest microburst and a T-Cal Taylor's Ridge. Victor Blade says, "Yep, chat is not working." Let's see. There it goes. Wow, working now. Hey, it updated. Chat just woke up. Chat is moving now. Seems to be working. I think we got. Wow, finally the YouTube screen is finally straightened out. The kids must be stealing all the internet. Well, I kicked them all off, Tristan. That's awesome. All right. You going to delete the Praxis Flipper? Probably not on this edition. I mean, it would make more sense, but at least this has a big enough finger choil where I don't have to. But yeah, I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know. I'll think about that. I don't have that big well, well, well. I don't know. Let me think about it. It's got a huge finger choil, which is if it was a smaller finger choil, I would absolutely consider deleting that. But she works beautifully now. I just got my Kunwu Excalibur in black DLC with Zerkatite clip in the mail today. That's awesome, Ron Dobbins. Rodney says, "What is 5x5?" We are good to go. Short answer: carrying my Tucson TS224 in Darkwater Apocalyptic Purple and Black. That was the members only giveaway. So congratulations, Late Off Pete, on your win. Do I keep saying flying cat? I'm sorry, it's flying feline. Flying feline is the maker of this stand, and um, Mr. Cox is the designer. So Mr. Jim Cox. Darkwater, I blew my 6 month. Oh, what a minute. Am I screwed up on chat again? I swear. Tomcat says $10. Let's get those donations rolling. Man, Tomcat, thank you so much for the channel donation. Um, Post her Instagram. Jim Cox, what in the world? What is going on here? There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my chat too. Now, she makes comic book stands mainly. Mainly, that's awesome. That's really cool. Post her Instagram. Yeah, someone can post her Instagram. Tomcat, thank you again so much for the channel donation. I definitely appreciate that. Um, Comic book stands. That's stinking cool. And then Rodney with the super chat. Tomcat said, "Hey." Oh, Rodney, up in the game here. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that, Rodney. Oh, Rodney, last week when you threw me off uh, on on our comments because we were talking about the customs, and I wanted to unveil yours last week, and you said, "Ooh, I want something special on that uh, on the Chimera." And the thing is, I already had yours done, so I was like, "Oh gosh," So, anyways, do you want? Well, you might have actually got to see it in the photo tonight, but do you want to see your Chimera? Because I never ended up showing it because I felt bad that I'd already done it. So, man, that was a wicked good. Jim Cox and Stacy also thank you. Flying cat. It's flying feline, but flying cat does sound cool. Glad you liked it. Are we final? Good to go. I like knives, says Brandon Reed. Me too. Uh, Follow flying feline here. Awesome. Let's see. Darkwater, please tell me you are going to wink and change the Loki to something better than blue. Absolutely. I bought this one as a platform, and this is going to get some serious color on it. So, more than likely, the blade will be DLC'd. But I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna do with the color yet. What do you guys think I should do? What if I did my turquoise finish on the whole thing and then etch the surfaces here and then did bronze on there? So it'd be like bronze, turquoise, and then whatever. I don't know. That might be kind of cool, right? Let's see. Thank you guys. 80. Samantha Alvarado says hi. How you doing, Sam? Mantha. Just in case you don't like Sam. Yes, the Loki is. I picked one up last year, and I don't remember it being this light. Like this is awesome. So the Loki is downright amazing. Gabe Harlan says blue and green. Gabe, how you doing? That sounds dope. The knife stands are very affordable. Work with flying designs to get yours. What a beautiful color combo. Black Anno with gold and clip. Well, Tristan, I got to get my Black Anno to be working again. I actually just made a new bath because I had a theory on why it wasn't working, but this is dirty. But here's an example of and grease and grease. But this is my turquoise. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. Come on, camera, you can focus. But let's see. Should I clean it? I'm gonna clean it just so you guys can get a good idea. But I love the turquoise color. Um, I do it in a multi-stage process to actually try to get the true hue of turquoise. And I guess there is a bunch of different colors of true turquoise out there, but I was kind of going for middle of the road turquoise coloring on this. So let's get some rubbing alcohol, get some of that nasty fingerprints that you get down in the knife room. And I missed a crazy about broke my knee getting in a crane at work. Oh my gosh, you okay, Mr. Allen? Oh yeah. Oh baby. Yeah, see, this looks a lot better when it's when the grease is removed. But yeah, you can see, I mean, it actually is super metallic, even though my camera never picks it up right. But yeah, this is probably not probably, this is my favorite color combo. So overhead and wheeled Allen. Did you see the new Kaiser Mini Bulldog and the blue purple fade? It looks awesome, but the knife is too small for the money. Yeah, I think so too. It was when he climbed up in and slipped and it caught the track. Holy cow. I was thinking one color on the flats, the other in the valleys of the frag. Okay. Thank you. Projectiles are sharp. I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, I just wish you could get the brilliance of the metallic shine on the light. And it's probably because I don't know how to do lighting, but I thought these things are supposed to focus. Wonder if I just zoom in. You can kind of see some radiance in there a little bit, but it's not as good as it would be clearly in actual sunshine. But you can see I have 3 or 4 different colors in there kinda doing their thing. Huh, anyways, but that's it, yeah. 28 baby shark, shine a light directly at it. Well, it is, it's got the ring light right here, but that doesn't mean anything, I guess. Well, you can kinda see some layering right here at this angle, maybe. We're nerds, you know that? We're trying to look for, like, faceting and color changes on a knife. Nerds, it's okay. Knife nerd approved. Anyways, fun times. I just picked up a 2 limited edition Kaiser Saturna one in, I don't even know what that is. One in Thai S45 EN frame lock 10th anniversary in our Canadian Knife and Gear Facebook group. That's awesome, Brendan. I just got some scales in from Canada. Actually, thank you to Ernie Mejia. If he was on here, I want to give Ernie a huge shout out because on his vacation, he spent time out of his vacation to pick me up knife scales. Yeah, if anybody would that are content creators out there or businesses like Grizzle Bear and Flying Feline, please post your links up there, and yeah, let's get you some follows. But these are the scales I got from Canada. They are Flytanium, but they haven't been made in quite a few years. So yeah, Flytanium mini grip scales. Thank you for the follow. I've got that Tiffany Kaiser Aura, and man, it's mini Militaw, small and mighty. Cross your fingers. There's a large or extra large. Have to be a mod. Did it erase all my mods? Who? I don't know what's going on. Like I felt like Kelly, you were already a mod at some point, but maybe not. I don't know. And Kelly, to answer your question, I think you asked me about modding, and I think hopefully you heard me say yes. Ghost Keeper says I have suddenly arrived, Morgan. Yes, you have. Wink, wink. The green crystal saber tooth you did for projectiles are sharp looks awesome, by the way, Dark. Can you do a blue crystal look? Absolutely. Um, Gentleman of Honor, I absolutely can do that. I should probably do one of my own in that crystal look, just so folks can see it, if they ask. But here is my teal aura, and you could see clean-ish and greasy. So that's what it looks like, clean and greasy. But yeah, I have something we have to do next week, so I would probably get with you after that. Oh, of course, Kelly. So flying feline, do you like knives? And I know that's a really odd question, but not really on a knife live, right? Cute. Pretty. Yeah, so the aura is actually a little tank. I mean, this thing, because it has liners, full liners on here, it actually has some pretty good heft to it. So I was not expecting that when I got the aura. I thought it would be mini Milital light, and that it is not. It's very substantial for a little one. So love the aura. Uh, let's see what I got going on here. Jim Cox, I don't know how you got removed as a moderator, but my bad. My bad. It wasn't me, I promise. I didn't like the size at first, but it grew on me quickly. Um, I think any time that Jonathan Stiles and Paul Munko can collaborate, that's a pretty good day. Oh, you were never a mod? Well, you are now. Let's see here. And you have that Crew Air Beauty. Yeah, I think that one is Crew Air. Yeah. All right. Not allowed to touch firearms on lives. YouTube shuts the live down. I know it's really not what you do, but can you do a one-off firearm live? That would love to see some of your pistols. Oh, that would be really cool. I would love to do that. I kind of want to do it to where the wall behind me has guitars and guns. That just seems like the right thing to do. Not allowed to. Let's see. Dark water. Sorry about that. I'm a terrible typer on my phone. Well, me too. Maybe a backup or someone else's. That'd be funny. I mean, it wouldn't. It would, but it wouldn't. What else do we got to look at? I don't know. Oh yeah. So huge shout out to Rebel Rouser and Tomcat. Uh, they came together, and between the two of them, unbeknownst to them, or maybe they knew, I don't know, they got together, and I've been looking for the 20 CV Octobers for almost a year now. And then within 2 weeks, I was able to get the two different versions so I could make the Deadpool October. So yeah, I love the color scheme of this one, and I was deciding if I was going to keep this one or the black and silver, and my oldest son decided that he needed this one more than I did. So my oldest son is commandeering the, yeah, what is it, Deadpool October. So unbeknownst to me. So yeah, this was the idea with this Tomcat, was the Deadpool edition. So I think it turned out pretty sweet personally. So yeah, I have something to show you on that the red one that came in Tomcat. So it's interesting. Dark water. Check the engraved braces. I engraved one on both sides, so you could put it on the bottom too. Let me look at the other one. Oh, yo, ho, ho. Come on, you can get in there. Get in there. Try this one. Oh, there's nothing on that one. I know that. Huh. I am not sure on that one, but we can. Let's put this other one together so I have both of them up so they can see your work. All right, there we are. That is a cool knife stand. ATX. Hey, Wyoming, at least Wyoming Adventures, what's up? Are those wood stands that slot together? They are. All right, so let's put this other one together real quick. I just invited somebody to the live stream. So if you see me time out for a second, generally I'm trying to invite someone on there, but that doesn't always mean it works. I didn't fall asleep. I was inviting someone. My bad. Trying to keep it interesting for y'all. Here's another one that I did. Beautiful Asher. Spiro titanium. So if anybody's interested in this, I will be selling this one. And this one is like, what one is this one? I will call it like I did a dirty teal. This one's kind of like a dirty electric blue, and I think it turned out beautiful. So the kids are stealing the internet again. No, it was me inviting. It was me inviting people. Sorry. So if anybody wants a dirty electric blue, let me get this other stand. Where is that at? So why would I just open it normally when you can open it with a knife? Ooh, giggity giggity. One. What did I sell that one for the other day? 150 for this. All right, let's go. So flying feline, like the logos on this one, they're both awesome, but this one is super vibrant. Um, Jim was saying these were different colors. I don't know if they're that different in color unless I could be colorblind and I didn't know it. But let's put this together. So we got a left and a right going on here. Sigh, put it in my box. Rodney, you got to give some homies time to buy stuff too. I did the same colors. Okay. He was saying something about one maybe being dark or one was darker or something, but it's okay. It's okay, man. So if you look at this one, here's the dark water top brace. We'll throw that in there real quick. So easy, a caveman could do it. Wonder if Jesse Polly is on. And then you got the RTB logo, and then the bottom brace. Again, yeah, the engraving looked ridiculously good on this, or looks. We were talking about 2 colors that would match your wall and table. Oh, so I think what would be really cool is if this right here was on the upside down brace like this. So that way you'd have, RTB on the bottom, and then the logos are always out. That's my my suggestion. But these are freaking awesome. But if you want, I can send those bottom braces and then have them logoed like that. That's up to you. So, oh yeah, should probably do the bottom one here. Well, that's a really good idea, and so kudos to Jim Cox for the design and Flying Feline for knocking this out of the park. Now, I'm gonna have to really adjust my angle. We could put the old Asher up here, because why not? Because Asher's fantastic. Here's my carry, one of my carries for today. And the beautiful Spiro. What else should we put up there? We were just talking about this little guy. Hey, why not a fixie, right? Oh, that is tight. That is some tight Kydex right there. You got an Asher fixie going on. Let's just make it an Asher live. We got an Asher little buddy. Custom colors. Swap those. So want Roger that. Makes sense. Here we go. Don't implode on me. See? Stable even when taken apart. You should do steel buildings this way too. Here we go. Mr. Darkwater. Mr. Anderson. Look at that. Super cool. And we'll put Warhog. I know, here we go. Can I be an admin, says Caden Holtman. Caden Holtman, I have no idea who you are. But maybe. SC Knife Monkey. I don't know if I said hi, but hi. Can I do... I can do just the 2 braces. Which logo? Do one of each, so then I could put one... No. Well, wait a minute. So, yeah, do one of each, but because these ones are like super defined, I'll use these 2 for my uppers, and then if you do 2 new on the bottom braces, I'll just put them in here, if that makes sense. Flying Feline. So, anyone else's sound a little cracking? Coins would take a lot more bracing. Dividers, so that might be not cost effective. I will be back. Sound is fine for me. It could have been that my cheek was rubbing against the charge cord, which would totally be me, because I have like a nice 5 o'clock shadow going on. So yeah, I'll just keep these one of each. I'll use those as top braces. In fact, let's do that right now, because that's a good idea. Hey, take it easy. Come on. It's like is it Jenga? Please don't fall. Little tree with your little roots. Please don't. Here we go. Come here, Warcom. Perfect. Come on, you can do it. And we'll put, was that what I was going to do? Did you rub my lamp? That's what I was going to do. We'll put the dark up here. There, it works. So calm. All right, that works. It sounds crackly for me too, but it's not awful. That's just my voice. It's like nails on a chalkboard. I always wonder if it's my actual HVAC when it turns on that does or that has that interference, which it totally could be. So there we go. All right. How does the view look from there, guys? Does that look pretty good? I want to move this to the side a little bit. I just need to zoom out if it would let me. That zoomed in. Well, that's fine. We're just going to leave it right there. All right. Yeah. Let me know how your guys is. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. What do you guys? Should we do a giveaway? I was hoping the South Africans would be up right now. Put this right here. There we are. I don't think color, or I do think color works. Hey, I'm adventurous. How are you? Thank you guys so much. I've got to get back to my partner's chat. I'll message you tomorrow. And thank you, Darkwater Flying Feline. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. And I know you're probably like, who's this guy inviting me to the live stream? Weirdo. But I'm glad you got to come and hang out and talk about your product. So, free advertisement. Cheers. If you aren't subscribed to War Room EDC, why not? Go watch War Room EDC and subscribe. Doing all right this week. All right. Has anybody got any prayer requests? We didn't even talk about that. We need to do this right. Where is my cool little pen? Let's do this. Let's use this pen right now. Actually, you know what? Let's use a bigger one so I can actually read. Okay, so first and foremost, we've got Mitten State, EDC. Yeah, if anybody else has any prayer requests, please let me know. War Room, EDC. Can we say a prayer? Oh gosh. Wait, what's sharp attention? I don't even know. Pocket razors for sure. So sharp attention as well. Oh my gosh, what a week. Under attack, I promise you. Man, that is unreal. Yeah, if there's any other prayer requests, please let me know. We will get that going. Oh, here comes a bunch of messages. Prayers for the family and friends of Dennis, Sharp Guy ATX, and Pocket Razors. They will be missed. Wow. Sharp Guy ATX. Good Lord. Brandon's dad has been in the hospital. This is so hard to write with this little thing. Angry Tom's hat next door. Hello, everybody. Um, Ed, this hobby is about the only thing keeping my head straight. Understood, Brandon Reed. We understand that feeling for sure. Yeah, Brown Sugar's friend's dad. Pray for Chris and Brian. Yeah, absolutely. I have Mitten State, War Room, Pocket Razors, Sharp Guy ATX, Brown Sugar's friend's dad, and Brandon's dad in the hospital for 3 months. So anybody else, please let me know. This community saves lives, mine included. I think this looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Super blessed to have you guys in my life because look at this stuff. I mean, you guys are, I mean, Jim didn't have to do that. I mean, that's fantastic. Thank you, Jim Cox, for thinking of me. That just blows my mind. So, yeah, instead of putting Brian F, I just put Mitten State. Henry G, good to see you. Couldn't have stumbled upon a better live. Well, thank you, Brandon Reed. Oh, KGI, where's he at? I didn't even see him come in here. Good evening. Oh, there. Good evening, everyone. Marissa, Legion Steel Knives. Her father and husband have both been in the hospital. Really? What in the world is going on? All right, Penn. Don't die me now. There we go. Marissa. LSK. Oh, my Lanta. Come on. Husband and father. Okay. Dan Stan, good to see you. How are you doing today, Dan? Had to get a little drink there. Oh, all right. So if there's any more prayer requests, let me know. I need to write something down in my book. So that would be that would be the 2, 3. All right. So Grizzle Bear, prayers for your wife. That's right. How long is shipping from South Africa to USA? What's up, DeGoose? Good to see you. All right. So huge shout out to Vosteed right now. Evidently, Vosteed is. If you guys have anything you want to ask Vosteed, ask them in the comments right now. And we better put a Vosteed or two out here if they're gonna watch. So my knife folder right here. Which Vosteed should we talk about? The Akita, the Ankylo, the Mini Psyop, Thunderbird, the Mayhem, the Mini Nightshades, the Porcupine, Gator, Big Gator, or my custom win from Vosteed and Forest. Thank you, Forest, for this. I did change the color to black. We could talk about the Mayhem. It's so easy. The Porcupine. All right, we'll get a Porcupine out too. Let's get the Porcupine. I love the look of your Mayhem. People saying I don't use my knives. I hear that quite often, but she dirty. And then, this, since Vosteed is live right now, this is one of the things like why I order the extra equipment, May and crew, when you're watching, is like I don't think gold goes with everything. Like this teal psyop with silver, with a complete silver hardware. I actually had to etch that myself, but the silver hardware just looks right on this. Not saying it didn't look right uh, with the gold, but this looks better. Or the orange, I guess, was what was on here. So I put titanium studs and silver hardware, and it just looks cleaner, right? So, anyways, that's my thoughts on these. Stacy was saying, "Hey Vosteed, no questions for you. Just want to say I love your knives, and everyone I've held is awesome, and currently own a Thunderbird and a Schilling cutter." Yeah, the Thunderbird is absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite knives. The multiple opening methods. So super cool. This one got what do you call it? Skiffs in it right off the bat. Because and this glows in the dark. Beauty. It's Butamus. Whatever that means. Oh yeah, Stacy was saying Ankilo. Premium porcupine, please. That would be awesome. I don't have a croc yet. I'm saving money for the new psyop that's dropping. I'm trying to get the new psyop because the big one is just a little bit too big for my hands. Hey, Kodiak Edge, good to see you, brother. Um, so as soon as that new one comes out, it'll be adding right next to my mini psyop. And then, of course, this one doesn't get enough love out there, but this is the Akita. And of course, I had to hand satin this one, right? But the Akitas really, I hand satin the clip too on there. I forgot about that. But here we are. Very nice. Gordon, Joker's Wild. A knife with loom. That's right, Joker's Wild. It's a gentleman. Billy the Cook, what's up, brother? Sure do miss you, man. This could be a gentleman's knife, but you want to see a gentleman's knife, or you think this is? This would be like a gentleman's knife, or like here. Hello, gentlemen. That would be a gentleman's knife. Oh, I actually kind of think the corgis are kind of gentlemanly. And I don't have one of the new ones. They're really awesome, but I don't have one. Dan Stan says Darkwater. Thank you for helping me earlier on making my mind up on what knife to pick. You're welcome, Dan Stan. I just, trying to echo some sentiments off of you. Do you have any gentleman knives? Slim profile, slim carry? Yeah, this one, well, um, this one I think is very slim, but they're slimmer out there. Vosteed may look at the orange thread that I ripped off there. um, Vosteed makes one called the Parallel. I had it at one point and then I sold it, but it is half the width of this. Uh, Very cool, but I don't know. Like if I had to pick a gentleman's out of these, I'd probably have the mini Nightshade or the mini Psyop. So long nap on my couch tonight. Yeah, let's see. What else do I got for a gentleman's knife? Carrying this fixed blade today in the pocket. This thing is super slim. I cannot believe how awesome this knife is. It's a BMKT Explorer from Canada, and it is awesome. Brandon Reed, I believe, is from Canada, and so that is something that you should look into. Those BMKTs are sweet. All right, let's see what else you have in a gentleman's. Maybe the mini bag lighter, the original up there. Get into my. Well, here you go, Billy. Here's kind of a gentleman's, long and slender. Mick Ranger, good to see you. I'm trying to think what I have that is actually super slim. Everybody's got a center pivot lock now. Bob Tism, good to see you. The Vosteed mink is pretty thin. Yes, it is. This is a Dream Tech. I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, so let's see. Gentleman's knives. The Sweeney, maybe? Or the mini Sweeney? Maybe the mini, what is that one? The Synapse? I don't know. What do you guys think? What would be a good gentleman's knife for suggestion? I'm not a gentleman, so. Right here. That's definitely a slim one. Bel Air. Oh, the Bel Air. Yeah, this is probably one of my slimmest right now that I currently have, and that's the Quiet Carry Drift. Ignoni. What's the most expensive one here? What's up, Kings? Probably my most expensive is either the CKF Evo or the Bober Fifth Element. So, hey, thank you, Robert Jones. Yeah, I have quite a different array of knives. I don't have all the same ones. Nathan is saying that. Yeah, that is very slim. The Kershaw Bel Air. I think pretty much most of these are very slim. Uh-oh. What do we got going on here? None of these are that slim. Get this one out and talk about it. Oh, we can get this one out and talk about it too. All right. Got the big old halo going on. What is your oldest knife? Well, oldest knife in here right now. Let me get through all the junk. This is all my cleaning napkins for Anodize. But where are you at? Ah, aha. This is probably the oldest one that I have in here right now. This was in my wife's purse for almost 15 years. And it needs a good cleaning job. It's got rust, it's got gunk, it's got probably candy, it's got really dangerous upper right hand carry. Eek. So we're gonna do some serious work on this one. It's got a little safety though, which is a pain in the butt. I love your bomber, Darkwater. Thank you, Wyoming Adventures. I do not have a tactile rock wall. You have none. Need to fix that. Real steel, carried my M16 for 24, 25 years. Yeah, I have this one. I have the bigger version. I think it's the M21 or M14. I don't remember which one it is. Let's see. It's in this goodie box over here. Here we are. carried my M16 for 20. That's what he said. M14. The M18. It's a big boy. Who would want this? Who thinks this would be a cool giveaway knife? I mean, this is serious. It's a big one. Yeah, I have bigger ones. Yeah, this one I bought, carried the heck out of it, but I don't know what to do with it. Oh, I locked it, dummy. So, anyways, yeah, pretty cool. This is an old knife. This is probably 20 plus years old at this point. But I don't even know what this one's made out of. Taiwan. It's made out of Taiwan. I don't remember. I think it was 440. Not that they put the steel on here, but I think it was 440. I don't even remember that model. Clip is on the wrong end. Yeah, for sure. Back when everybody thought that was a good idea. And I do distinctly remember my Kit Carson's opening up in my pockets. Well, the sharpening, it's not in mint, I promise. It has been used. I just cleaned it up a little bit. But anyways, yeah. Let's see what else we got for gentlemen's knives. We got a Ford Recall over here. Gentlemen. Huh. Trying to think if any of these would be gentlemen. I think this one to me, okay, that was dramatic. This would be kind of like a gentleman's. My mom got me this one for Christmas. And that's a Cabiso Mini King. You should have bought a Chevy. I have a Chevy. But yeah, this is my mom's Christmas gift to me. And I love it. Derek, for real, what's up, dude? What is up, B? All right. What else we got for gentlemansies? What is this one? Well, this one's like I would call this, it's still a little thick, but yeah. The M18 is OS 8. Hey, thank you, gentlemen of honor. Is there a good bargain brand? Well, Harbor Freight would be would be the place to get those, but Marcos Alamon. What's up, homie? Any integral gentleman carries? I don't know about that, Marcos. How you doing, man? Marcos! What's up, dude? Wait, did I do Whoa, we got a special guest on here.
What's up? How's it going?
Oh, good. We're just we're talking about gentlemen's knives right now, and I'm trying to figure out what constitutes a gentleman's knife. But I was trying to remember if I one of the guys that's on here right now, if I had did Anno for him, but I've only done chats with Marcos. But Marcos, we've chatted back and forth on the Kaiser quite a bit. I think we've even sold and traded knives. I'm not sure, but I don't know if you knew that, Marcos. Marcos, there we go. So how you doing, Mr. Martinez?
Link earlier, but I just got back. I was taking my kids for a hike. So yeah, I like them to be a little wild, you know. I don't really love the whole none of them know how to use tablets or anything like that yet, you know. They know how to fish and how to hike and things like that. Just I like I like I like that better.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if I have really any gentleman's knives. I mean, this one to me was kind of like I would consider this a gentleman's pocket knife, real slim, not too big. Generally,
Let's
that's
see.
a long and slender knife, but no, I think the long and slender ones are the executives.
Let's see. You know what comes to my mind on that one, on that category? The Feist. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that would be a gentleman's knife. Oh yeah, Marcos. Okay, now I'm remembering because there's a couple guys on there, but yeah, Marcos Salaman. I know who that is now. Duh, I'm being stupid. I did his awesome Warncliffe and Sabretooth.
Let's see. I'm just seeing some comments here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jim. Hey, Rodney. Yeah. Hey, Eddie. Hey, Tom. How's it going? You left them there, Eddie. What did I leave where? Let's see. And let me go back.
Others to look at a K-Vol case in your opinion. I got all these ones off of Amazon. And then this one was a gift. And then I bought the insert, which was extremely expensive for no reason. So the insert was like $70, but all these cases with inserts were $70. So I don't recommend that option.
I think he's talking about my kids hiking. No, I did not. Sometimes, sometimes I want to, but no. Good to see you all, guys. Wyoming Adventures, Stacy. Hello, everyone.
Your new edition, because I think since last time you were on, you got some new protos in, right?
I do have them right here. These are the large Callisto prototypes. I have here the Jade G10 with a black wash blade. So if you compare it to a regular Callisto, I'm gonna grab another one real quick. So here's your regular Callisto. This one is the one in blue. You got the brown one, and then here's the large one, which, as soon as we released the Callisto, people wanted the bigger brothers. So we worked on it. Here's the one JG10 black wash blade, black hardware. We kept the same style of clip because people love it. Titanium backspacer as well. So yeah, pretty much the same. We did nest the liners, so you can see these liners are nested, and these ones are not. And then this one is contour as well. Versus, versus flat. Yeah, so this is the one that would be the cheapest version. We're still deciding what versions to actually make. Here's one in blue aluminum. I don't know if you can see the machining on that. Yeah. So same idea, obviously the same size, and then your clip backspacer, and then the last one and the ones that's the most exciting to me would be the one in titanium with a DLC coated blade, which is, the challenge that I have right now with this one is the weight. It is way too heavy. So I'm working out solutions for for
You got a scale there?
well, this one is what it should be at 3.4 ounces for 3.5 inches of blade. Like, this is fine right here. Then you go to about 4 ounces, so that's already too heavy, with an extra half an ounce that I don't want. And this one is 4.8. So you're looking almost at 5 ounces right here for 3.5 inches of blade. So that's why we have been struggling to start the production. I have. It's just I don't want the industry to eat me alive. I'm too new. So yeah.
What this weighs, but I promise you, there are guys that they want, when you have a big knife, they want to know that you have a big knife. They want the feel, and I don't think that's a deal breaker.
That's not that's like 3.5, 3 point, yeah, 3.5 inches, isn't it?
This one,
The Vosteed, yeah.
I don't know. Let's measure it. Just 3 inches on the dot, 3.5 right to this point.
So that's right about this size right here. So if I can get this one down to 4 ounces, I'll be happy. 4.8 is just astronomical. So that's my only thing. But I do get what you're saying about the weight, because that's one of the reasons that, and I might get some hate for this one, but that's one of the reasons I don't have a bag out. I like to feel that I have a knife in my pocket, but not so much. I don't like to have that kind of weight on it. Jim Cox says 4.8 is light. My Denko is 8.4. Holy smokes. That's crazy. This is like, when I put this in my pocket, I was like, gotta wear a belt with that sucker.
This one's a tank too. I don't even know what this one weighs, but I mean, when you're carrying this in your pocket,
Yep.
that's a big boy right there. That's a gator. So, remember on your chat to make sure you put it on live chat, not.
Denko fan here. Wavering says, dude. So these are prototypes. Um, if I were to send these out, I gotta get them back. So if you guys, yeah. Why don't we do this? Everybody that has a channel down here, uh, I'll I'll send it out to you guys, and then you pass it around, and then it has to make it back to me. That's my only thing. I've done some pass around sometimes that they get lost, but they're production knives, and you get 5, 6 videos out of them, and it's like, okay, whatever. But this is a prototype, so I do need it back. So if you guys, if
And I
yeah,
could.
I know that a lot of people here in the chat have a channel. I'm happy to support that. It's just I don't want my prototypes lost, you guys. So
Are the liners lightweight on the inside of there? Are they milled on the liners on there?
the thing is, like, if you look at these materials right here, these are all considered structural materials, because I don't have any micarta here, and so I am checking to see if we could get rid of the liner on the show side, and that would reduce quite a bit of weight. Um, but you basically have to restructure the whole thing, the whole knife, and so yeah. But like,
Titanium version, you could
and the
do.
aluminum version too. I've seen it done on G10 as well, but I like this one because it's like the biggest user. Like, you can use the
Yep.
loving the way they turn out. The only thing about this version is that you cannot see the milling on it very well because it's G10.
Someone was asking if that was glow.
Everybody asks in the dark, but no, it's JG10. You can see the liner right there. But
And glow in the dark.
I don't think it was enough. Maybe I will check. I will check
Well,
on
I'll
that.
tell you, because check this out. Vosteed has this one and it's glow in the dark. It's just the backspacer, but why couldn't they make a scale material out of it? Well, this is definitely thick enough.
It depends on how you cut it. They cut it like this? If they cut it like this, you will still have to check. Yeah. Yeah, because Concept is making these ones for us. So we'll see what they have their hands on. And all of the blades here are 20 CV, guys. 20 CV, which is great. Yeah, no, that looks good. That looks way good. What's your take on 20 CV, Morgan?
I mean, that's that's right up there with a super steel. So the top super steels, I should say. So as far as an all around great super steel, like War Room is explaining to me that 20 CV, M390, and CTS 204P are the same thing. So heck,
90. Yep. Yep. So
4P is also another American equivalent. So
sometimes my biggest thing with 20 CV is depending on the company you get it from, you might get it a little too soft. Same with M390. If you get a knife in S35VN, I feel like everybody knows how to heat treat S35VN, but 20 CV is a little, you get a lot of different experiences. But these prototypes seem to do well. So they have all gotten used to heck and sharpened a couple times and abused. This one the most. Yep. So yeah, that's the one. And yeah, I did add the jimping as well on this one. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this one has the jimping on there. Dirty because I've used the crap out of them, but I'll clean them up. If you want